We were passing by one of the many clubs on Mill, and on a whim, we decided to see if the bouncers had any questions. Little did we know, this would turn into one of the most extensive conversations we'd have, starting with financially preparing to buy a house in the current housing market.
Hey guys, do you want a free flower or free financial advice?
Financial advice.
All right. I mean, I'm a financial advisor. I'm a certified financial planner professional. I have no products to sell you. I'm a fiduciary. Yeah. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years, and I quit my job to give free advice to anybody who needs it. So.
You say to someone with a moderate income with maybe some type of leverage they need to get standard home ownership.
So it's like a multi-step process, but figure out your budget because you need to know your debt to income ratio. Make sure your debt is as low as possible. Build up the reserves as much as you can. Get an emergency fund, but then start putting your money towards your goal of a down payment, right? So it could be a high yield savings account. How many years out do you want to buy?
Maybe 5 years.
Okay, so that's kind of at a weird time frame for investing because, right, if you throw it into stocks, you might get some more growth, but you could also see a downturn in the stock market and then that money's not there when you need it. So you might be looking at high yield savings accounts or money market funds that are paying in like the 4 to 5% range and just keep stacking cash towards that goal so you can get the down payment money for your house.
Do you think a high yield savings account would be enough to keep up with the formation of the housing market?
Generally, right now, no. There's really going to be no guaranteed investment. The reason the high yield savings account is good is because it's a guarantee, or as close to a guarantee as you can get. Whereas if you try to invest in something that'll keep up, it'd be like stock market. But again, what if we run in, you want to buy that house in 2029, but in 2028 we have a 08 type downturn. Now you're like, okay, and you got to wait. Well, okay, bad example. March of 2020 example, when stocks went down because of COVID. Housing was still going up, even though the stock markets went down, right? Yes, exactly. So the inflation goes, but the stock market tanked there in March, even though it did shoot back up. The main problem with the investing is if you need that money at a specific time and there's a market downturn, then you got to wait for it to come back. And a lot of people sell out at the bottom, which is bad also. So you just want to, I like the high yield savings or a money market, not because it'll necessarily outpace these things, but because the money is there and it's safe. And you're earning a decent return on it.
I mean, if you think that'll get someone to a median-sized home, it could work.
Over time, yes.
Income, that could be done.
Yeah, I did it. We're a single family household. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. So you just save, cut back in your normal life, throw all that stuff, and then you eventually get there. But I mean, just to be straight with you, the housing market's different now than it has been in our parents' life, our grandparents' life, right? We're in different circumstances.
So even when the Fed's cutting rates and the rates are still going up, I think that people still have a normal chance of getting a home, or do you think it's going to get harder as they start?
So if they're going to drop interest rates again, well, it's tough because when they raised interest rates before, we didn't see prices go down like we should have.
Yeah, we did.
So if interest rates go down, we'll probably see prices go up. So I think it will be harder until something else economically breaks. I don't know exactly what that is, but
it's like a rapture in the housing market.
Something like that, or I mean, I don't know how blunt to be about this, right? But if they end up deporting millions and millions of people, you'd see a housing market crash most likely because there's a bunch of empty homes all of a sudden, right? I'm not saying I hope for that, but one of these random things that seem out of the realm of possibility actually happening, then that could work. A normalization of wages and growth. Less government spending, right? That's the biggest inflationary problem we have is government spending. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it definitely is. That's guaranteed. Yeah, but it's a guaranteed way to devalue the money supply, is through government spending.
Yeah.
So something has to break there, otherwise,
That's just wild.
yeah.
I mean, they're gonna figure it out.
Hopefully,
Or not figure it out.
yes,
You can
hopefully.
bet on not figuring it out.
We're in trouble now. It's either going to be better later, or we're going to be in a lot more trouble. So I'm hoping for the good. I'm a positive outlook. Yeah, I'm an optimist.
Oh, okay,
So.
that's good. I mean, if you're walking on Mill and ask people if they want a rose or financial advice, there has to be something good in there right there. For sure.
I just want to help people, man.
Yeah,
So
for sure. I mean, people need it. Right?
yeah.
100%.
But hey, if you guys ever need anything, I'm free advice guy on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everything. So if you ever need anything, or maybe more importantly, if you ever know somebody who needs help and they don't know where to go, I'm here. I'm a credentialed advisor, so a fiduciary advisor. So if they need help, I literally will do what's in their best interest.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of like a chicken and the egg type thing. Do you think that people in like the millennial and like Gen Z, do you think that they should pick up the tab on those homes? Do you think they really are worth what the boomers are selling them to? Or are we picking up the bags and it's just that one last thing that they can...
This is a great question. No, this is a great question. If you're planning to sell the house in the next 5 to 10 years, no. If this is your forever home that you're gonna own for the next 30 years, I can't guarantee anything,
Yeah.
but I would bet my life that 30 years from now, that house will be worth more than whatever you pay for it today.
So as that chapter closes with that side population, you think that there'll be more homes that need to be lived in than not lived in? Or
Population-
do you think there'll be an excess of homes like what's happening in Japan?
It could definitely happen because our birth rates are incredibly low.
Yeah,
So,
there'll be less people for those homes.
correct.
So do you think that there would be a deflation that would happen and we would be once again underwater on a lot of those mortgages?
It's definitely possible, but there's so many factors that would go into that happening.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely a possible outcome. Absolutely.
Definitely a thought there that I'm like, are we buying the top here?
But when, right? Because the boomers aren't going to fully die out for 30
Long time,
years,
yeah.
right? So
I mean, do they have 30 years left? We'll see.
some of them, the younger boomers maybe.
They have nice houses.
So it's just like do you want to wait to make these big financial decisions that long? Or do you want to do what you think is in your best interest now, right? Because if you're buying a home, you shouldn't just buy a home because it's the American dream or it's the next step or whatever.
Yeah.
You should buy a home because it makes sense to you, right? I want security. That's the place I want to live forever. Well, maybe not forever, right? But this is the place I want to live for the foreseeable future. It makes sense for me to buy. I'm going to buy, right? Not because it's the next step or anything like that. You just want to make sure the reasons are right.
Yeah, makes sense. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Hey, great to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us talk. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Wow. If you wanted a crash course in the current housing market, potential future market situations, and what to do in this wild time, you just got it.
At Free Advice Guy, our mission is to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. If you'd like to join the mission, click the Patreon link down below for a free budgeting worksheet and exclusive community content and live streams. Together, we will help millions of people achieve financial literacy.
I want to give a special shout out to our contributing Patreon members. Patreon is going to be the lifeblood of this mission. With your help, we are going to help millions of people achieve financial literacy.